I only watched one game this week, actually, and man, was it not fun, and the Eagles are concerning me. Welcome to the Fumble Forecast with Tom and Mark. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a speed round here just to
Well,
get everything
not
out.
that fast, but
Yeah, no, we're gonna go fast. You want it fast? I can do fast. Now, talking
bam,
about
bam, bam.
our first international game. The game in Sao Paulo does not count. The first international game
It was
held in
Dublin.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Held in Ireland. Minnesota Vikings versus Pittsburgh Steelers. My God, did the Vikings not show up?
So here's another fun one.
Yep.
Skylar Thompson. Pretty sure he's the backup for the Steelers. He got mugged in Dublin while he was there.
Yeah, oh my
He got
lord.
mugged. And everybody was making fucking memes about it. I think it was Skylar Thompson was the guy that got mugged. But they were all making memes about it where it's like, this is what Skylar Thompson saw in Dublin when he was getting mugged, and it has like a fucking gremlin in a top hat saying, "Hello, governor." Sorry, sidebar.
Jesus. Yeah, the quick little sidebar. And you know, like
Get mugged, idiot.
Carson Wentz, who I can be completely honest, didn't even realize had gone to the Vikings. uh he performed relatively well. I mean, 2 interceptions isn't great, but 2 TDs, 30 for 46, 350 passing yards, that's nothing to sneeze at.
It's just okay. So I gotta tell you, I watched the Steelers and Vikings game. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to tell you. So as an Eagles fan, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Carson Wentz became the starting quarterback when I was getting into bodybuilding. It was a big inspiration for me when he had that huge breakout year in 2017 when we went and won the Super Bowl. And he was a big inspirational athlete for me. And watching him light it up in this game, I was watching it, and the only thing I could think is, wow, he still has every single exact issue that he had when he was a player here, and he has not grown at all. Like, literally, the exact same kind of mistakes that he was making in this game were the exact same kind of mistakes that he was making like 5 years ago. It is insane to me. Like the playing the hero ball or the holding it too long or trying to force it into weirdo situations. Like I saw one play there where they're trying to drive down at the very end. They're trying to win the game, bring it all home. Yay, we're having a comeback. And I watched that man try to force a pass in the center of 4 defenders. What are you doing? What the fuck? Who the fuck is coaching this guy?
The quarterback whisperer is coaching this guy.
Yeah, I'm getting real sick and fucking tired of every other fucking coach being called a quarterback whisperer. You know that? I'm getting real fed up with it. But if you take away the 2 interceptions, like let's say he didn't make all the same mistakes he always has, and he didn't throw the 2 picks, he would have had a fucking career game. Like,
Oh yeah,
god
no,
damn.
absolutely.
That was
I mean,
electric.
and speaking of career games, DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Superstar game.
Like,
Who'd have thought that
I've
Old
never
Man Rogers and DK Metcalf was the team up we always needed? Who'd have
certainly not
thought?
I.
Who'd have thought that Dong was the one that Rogers really needed?
Man got man got an average of almost 30 yards for per reception.
Yeah.
Only 5 receptions at 126 yards.
It was wild.
What the?
It was really, really good. And I was impressed. I was very
Hey,
impressed. But that being said, Jordan Addison had a really good game too. 114 yards on 4 catches. That's pretty fucking good. So I don't know. I just don't know what to say, man, because it's like I just don't get it. How is Aaron Rodgers still playing well? When he played for the Jets, he was fucking washed. Are the Jets really that bad? What's
Yes.
up with the Jets?
Like, I suppose maybe I've been too harsh on him. I mean, no, he just definitely deserves all the hate that I've given him. Um, but it truly does seem like you go to New York to die. Because speaking of other quarterbacks that have left New York and performed amazingly, Daniel
Danny
Ducats.
Duckets. Hey, welcome to the crew. I say it
They
again.
did.
What's his name?
His name is Daniel Ducats.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
right. Danny Duckets, baby. I told
This
you
man,
needed to believe. I believed.
I'm, I'll eat all my words on this. You know what? Maybe he wasn't completely washed. It was still a mistake. Yeah, I still think it was a mistake to side with him over Saquon. But what I'm realizing now is that if you are a New York team, you are just garbage. So no matter what decision you make is going to be the wrong decision.
Let's be clear here. They just need to get rid of Dayball and they need to get rid of that GM. They are terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Like, dude, you
I
know what the
feel
most insane thing I heard? The craziest take of my life? What year is Dayball in? Hold on. Dayball.
third or fourth year, right?
I think it's his 6th year, actually. Here,
I don't
hold
think
on.
he's
I,
that
I
old.
gotta see. Well, he's 50.
Oh, yeah, that
Since
doesn't mean
2022.
anything.
So this is his 4th season.
Oh, yeah.
4th season. You were right. But could you imagine, okay, the Eagles have a 4th year head coach and they start the season 1-3 after last season going 3-14. Could you even fathom the way that we would react to that? But the point I want to make here is that I tuned in and listened a little bit to the press in New York to see what they were saying about the Giants. They love him. They think he's great. He's terrible. I don't know what they're doing, man. Like, they like him, Mark. They think he's good. It's giving me fucking gray hairs, them thinking that he's good.
Yeah. I I don't think he's necessarily bad. I don't think I don't think he deserves the head coaching position. I think he needs to be moved back. And
I'm reading
maybe
your take here.
yeah, I know.
Get him
I
out of the
understand.
NFL. Back to college with you.
It's back to college with you.
Yeah,
Um but I will say this. Giants, at the end of the season, if you have another 3-14 season, you definitely should not get rid of Dayball and your GM. They are doing very
I
well
mean,
for you.
honestly, as an Eagles fan, I hope he stays there a while because he's terrible. He won Coach of the Year over Sirianni.
Let's not
You want
fucking
to
talk about
explain
that.
this to me? Who looks like the
Let's
Coach of the Year now, motherfucker?
Andy Reid.
All
Anyway,
right, well, stop right there, young man.
well, no, it's gonna be it's gonna be Harbaugh for the fucking Steelers start. Not Steeler. The Chargers start.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Dude, he was there last year. He doesn't get an excuse. I don't know,
Anyway.
dude. Sirianni looks pretty fucking good as a head coach right now. Like, I
Yeah.
want you. Here's a quick challenge for you. This is a little bit. It's gonna extend our time a little bit, but I'm cool with it. Can you name me 3 coaches in the NFL that you would rather have than Nick Sirianni right now, based on skill, pedigree, and personnel management.
No.
There's a couple I can name. Like, I think that, so I'm going to bring up 3 who I think beat him in the skill category. And that's Andy Reid, Sean Payton, and Sean McVay. I think all 3 of them beat him in the skill category. But in the personnel category, he's the best. He's the best. How many teams maintain stars for this long a period of time? Like, dude, it's just like not acknowledging the fact that the Eagles have built like a 4-year-long super team. We've assembled the Avengers for 4 years. That goes down to the coach's ability to manage personnel and keep them happy.
It's such a shame that our window's being wasted.
What do you mean? On who?
I mean, the fact that Kevin Patullo can't call
All right, hold on.
4-quarter game.
Hold on. Full stop.
Yeah.
Patullo coached a really fucking good game yesterday. A solid A+ game yesterday. It is not Kevin Patullo's fault that the quarterback does not complete even one fucking pass in the second half. It is not Kevin Patullo's fault. You can't tell me it is.
I can blame him if the routes people are running don't leave options for throwing.
I'm sorry, but they did. There were multiple dropped passes.
I can't talk all that much about this.
Yeah,
game
you
'cause I
didn't see the
get
whole
to watch
thing.
it.
But like,
I
dude,
didn't get to
if
fully
you
pay
watch that
attention to
first half, it was like
Though
it was beautiful.
There is something I want to say right now.
I'm mad.
Yeah, you can be mad. The discipline is shit right now. And we gotta get
Hold
that
on.
shit. No.
You didn't watch the game.
It doesn't matter.
Every call was fucking bogus.
It doesn't matter. They are calling it.
Well, there's nothing they could do. They didn't do anything wrong. Like that fucking taunting penalty that they called, there wasn't taunting. It didn't happen. It was bullshit.
Yeah, it can be bullshit, but they still called it.
Well, yeah, but that has nothing to do with discipline. They can't do nothing about that. If the refs want to call stupid bullshit, that's all you can do. Like,
I'm saying, like, not even giving them an opportunity to do that.
They really didn't. Like, I don't think you understand how bullshit these penalties were, Mark. Like,
I'm sure
it was bullshit. Like, so the Eagles got 8 penalties for 83 yards. Okay? I will tell you, I think about 5 of them complete bullshit.
Sure.
Complete bullshit.
It just frustrates me. Like every other time that I was able to come back to the game, it's like, oh, penalty on the Eagles. It's like, well, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah. There was one, I think I sent you a message. We got 4 penalties and like one like back to back. It was real bad. And they weren't doing nothing. It was ridiculous, man. That game was the refs were terrible.
I particularly liked Cooper DeJean getting flagged for flexing, managing to pick.
No. No, he didn't get flagged for flexing. He got flagged for stepping over someone after a play. Great. Like the dude's here. Look, this is the dude laying on the ground. DeJean tackles, and then DeJean gets up. Watch my fingers. DeJean gets up and steps over his legs and then walks away. And they called a taunting penalty. It was bullshit. I don't know what universe that's taunting. But yet Baker Mayfield's allowed to just fucking scream in people's face and it's not taunting. It doesn't make any
Well,
fucking sense at all.
well,
Not that I
unless you're hurt.
dislike Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield. And I also like when they act like lunatics on the field. It's highly entertaining. I don't like that they're calling taunting calls.
We can't have our family-friendly game have taunting. God
Can
forbid.
we just have
It's
M-rated football?
it's like it's
Can we go back to the kind of football where the kids go in the other room while you're watching it?
it's like seriously. You get a bunch of men all hopped up. They're hot. They're trying to win the game, and
You
you're
have to
gonna
be
flag them
nice.
for it's not so much. Yeah, I guess you have to be nice. No biting. No looking at each other
No
mean.
twisting.
No
And
twisting.
definitely no kissing.
And it's like, what do you expect? What do you expect from these players? Like seriously, it's if this is the way that we're gonna go, it's not. I can't bring myself to do it, or maybe I will if it's get really bad. It's like, why watch football?
Yeah,
If
like, dude, Mark, I'm not gonna lie to you. So here's a thought that I had during the preseason. I was watching the preseason, and this has not happened to me ever. I'm watching the preseason, and I'm like, this is fucking boring. I want to see people destroy each other for millions of dollars. That's the kind of show I want to see.
I'm very worried that this season is gonna be just us complaining about the NFL.
It's hard not to. As an actual football fan, it's hard not to. But dude, you know what somebody said? I brought this up the other day, and somebody actually had the audacity to say to me, "Well, if you want to just see men beat each other up for millions of dollars, go watch boxing." And I'm like, "Fuck you. That's not football. There's no ball." But
Go
that's
watch
that's the
boxing.
response I got. Keep in mind, the person I was talking to doesn't watch any sports at all. That's what their reaction was.
I see.
They were like, "Well, if you want the violence, go watch boxing. What's the difference?"
It's like rugby, Australian football, they're violent games. Hurling in Ireland, violent games. Why is the NFL trying to just completely remove all violence if it's the only one that can
Do you
do
want to
it?
know why? Because I know the real reason why.
I'm sure I
They
know,
want to
but go ahead.
remove the violence because the owners want to protect their highly expensive investment properties that are players. If a player gets injured because they get hit too hard and they can't play, they can't sell as many tickets. That's how they think. It's not true, but that's what they think. Because, I mean, I don't know a single Eagles fan who's ever said, "What? AJ Brown's not playing today? I'm not going to the game." No one's ever said that. Though I do love AJ Brown. Don't take that the wrong way. But, like, nobody's ever said, "What? A player's not playing? I'm not going to go watch it." That's
Yeah.
crazy. Never happened before. I think that they're too out of touch.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they are with the amount of money they it as the layman, like the more money you have, the more you don't
What the average
interact.
person wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one I gotta tell you. So, moving on to a different game really quick. We could come back to the Eagles in just a second and get a little bit more X and O here. But I just wanted to point out really quick that Mark picked the Panthers on his betting slip. I have to point this one out. Mark thought the Panthers had a chance this week. I want you to
I did.
defend yourself.
I did. I did. I I thought they had a chance because they just destroyed Atlanta, and I wasn't high on Atlanta at all. to start with, which is why I took them.
So what happened this week?
This week they
Oh
lose.
yeah, that's right.
What was
They
the
beat the
score? Oh yeah,
Commanders.
42. They lose 42-13 to the Patriots.
Yeah, but what did the Falcons do that you say you don't believe in?
The Falcons beat the Commanders.
Eh,
Yes.
that's right. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, no, it did. By all means, I'll take the blame for it.
Dude, I only got
But
one
I
game
in
wrong
my
this week.
but in my defense, I didn't I didn't like any of these games.
Oh,
I
two.
went I went completely off the edge, trying to place bets this week. I didn't like
Yeah, Mark
any of
was
these matchups.
unhinged.
You're talking about my bet slip, all right? I want to say that pissed off. Josh Allen, you're playing the Saints. You can't get 10 more yards in the air, my brother. Come on. Seriously? You failed me on that fucking bet. Fuck you, Josh.
Dude, you should never take passing yards in a game where it's a good team playing against a dog shit team because they're gonna beat them so hard they just stop passing the ball.
I know.
You
It's just,
goofball. But
oh my god.
back to the Eagles. So something that I want to mention because it's on everyone's lips, minds, hearts, and souls here in Philadelphia. It is truly the case that Kevin Patullo can call good plays. It is not the case, just because I've heard people saying this, it is not the case that Kevin Patullo suddenly stops calling the plays and Jalen Hurts starts calling the plays. You cannot say, oh, it was a good play, Jalen Hurts must have called that one, and oh, it was a bad play, Kevin Patullo must have called that one. That is not how calling an offense works. Kevin Patullo called all the plays. Hate to tell you. And in that first half, the scheme was roaring hot. It was beautiful in the first half. Second half, however, let's not talk about that part.
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't
You don't
complete a
want to talk
pass
about
in the
that?
entire second half. Like, what else is there to say? I mean, if we didn't have that freak special teams touchdown that we had, we lost.
Yeah.
So I don't
There's
really know what else to say.
gotta say though, the special teams play pretty
Top tier.
fucking good.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking lose that coach. He's gonna take an offensive coordinator job somewhere, I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's most unfortunate.
You know, it's a shame, really. And honestly, so I know I'm gonna get dogged for this. I get dogged for it every time I say it. But when the offense is starting to fall off, the defense needs to step up. And they really struggled with doing that in the second half here. Yeah, they got an interception. Yeah, they had multiple stops. Yeah, they had the strip sack, or not sack, but it was a strip ball fumble on the running back, Bucky Irving. But the Buccaneers did still almost come back and win the game. However, they didn't. So A plus. And 2, the offense really didn't do their job in the second half. First half,
Yeah.
stellar. That was Super Bowl level performance. That was playoff caliber right there. Second half, I'm not even sure that you could beat the Browns with that. That was not the stuff. I don't know what that was. That was like Saints tier stuff that I saw in the second half there. I do want to say though, in the first half, while we saw all that creative stuff, in the second half, we did not see all that creative stuff. And I'm not concerned. I'm not going to say that I'm concerned, but I do think that it is interesting and notable that Saquon Barkley has not had a huge game yet this season. He really hasn't. Minorly concerned. I'm hoping that it's the case that they're just saving him until the end. Like saving his legs up because they don't want him to get fucked up or whatever. But I gotta see my man get at least 1,500 yards this season to be satisfied. I gotta see it. Like where is the running game, man?
The running game is that they see that the box is stacked and they still run it up the middle. That's the running game.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. Why are they not running? So here's the thing. First half, RPO out the wazoo. Jalen Hurts, right on point. Exactly what you want to see. Second half, let's not call RPO for some reason. What's going on? Why'd you switch? Why'd you change? What's happening? I just want to know why, people. Why?
I think all of Philadelphia wants to just know why.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I did want to highlight is that because earlier I was saying the defense held it down not as good as they should have. I gotta say, to defend the defense, there was a drive where the Eagles quite literally only had the ball for 12 seconds. 12 seconds. It was 3 incompletions. Dink, dink, dink. Punt. 12 seconds. That is, you are, yeah, like, it's like the defense was hitting the bench and then going right back on the field. Like, you may as well have just handed the ball right to the Buccaneers on the 20-yard line and just said, fuck it, we're not even going to try. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for the Eagles today, is that my major things here are Saquon Barkley needs to get more involved. He's getting his touches, but maybe Lane Johnson being out is causing issues on the O-line, and he's not seeing gaps. I'm not sure what's going on there. Still, though, not concerned is the asterisk there. Jalen Hurts has got to play like he did in the first half of this game. Every game for the whole game. 3, the play calling needs to remain a little bit more consistent. I want to see that consistent aggression, because that was the big flip in the switch that we saw from first half to second half. First half, highly aggressive play calling, fucking backhanded flips to Dallas Goedert into the end zone. All kinds of crazy fucking plays are getting called. Aggressive plays, too. Like, really, they were really reaching in the bag of tricks on some of these plays. But in the second half, we're just going to do a bunch of running plays, some screens, little pass over the middle sometimes. It's just, like, I don't understand that it's very bipolar, the play calling on offense. It's very weird. It's almost, here's what I think is going on. I think this is the first time that Patullo's ever called plays, right, or designed a scheme. I think that he's figuring out what he likes. I think that's what's going on here.
I'm sure that that's what it is. But man, gotta figure that shit out fast.
I get it, and I said this last time too. This is just how it is when you get a new coordinator. They are normally not superstars ever the second that they touch a playbook. They normally are not that good. Normally they're not that good. Which is why I don't understand why we keep trying new ones. Just veterans. We get Vic Fangio. He has infinite coaching experience. Phenomenal. We get Kellen Moore. Infinite coaching experience. Phenomenal. I just don't understand why all of a sudden, and this has been a course of 4 years now, okay? And 4 years ago, we had veteran coordinators. Okay, they knew what they were doing. We went to a Super Bowl. Lost, but we went to a Super Bowl. Year after, new coordinators. Brian Johnson, Sean Desai, PU, stinky. First time they ever called plays. Got rid of them. Now, The year after, we brought in Kellen Moore, Vic Fangio, tons of experience, win a Super Bowl. And then the year after that, we keep one of the veterans. Thank God for Vic Fangio. But we bring up a guy who's never called a fucking play in a game before right after? What is going on here? Who made this decision? Why? Just pick veteran talent. I don't care about this stupid leadership pipeline shit. I don't care. I want people who know what they're doing and actually work. I'm tired of being the first playground that everyone plays on. And then I
Yeah,
rest my
agreed.
case, Your Honor. So what other games do you want to talk about? Or do you want to just jump right into winners, losers?
I just want to say this. Jackson Dart's looking good.
Dude, I was going to say that he's my winner, to be honest with you, but I think there's a different winner afoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you go first unless you want me to.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my winner for the week. It's gotta be
Any Ducks, baby.
Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf.
Okay, so just the unity there. You mean that relationship is the
Yeah.
winner? So I guess the Steelers
It
are the winner.
yeah, it doesn't seem like it seems like they figured out how to work with each other, which I think is really scary.
I see what you're saying. I think, mark my words, by week 9, Aaron Rodgers will look cooked again. He's too old to stay good. It's not going to happen. Mark my words. Week 8, week 9. Switch flip. All of a sudden, he's going to have a weird and aching injury. Going to be very strange. The old man is going to fall. Maybe by week 11.
All right.
So
All
you
right,
ready
who's
for
your
my
winner of the week?
loser or my winner? My winner? It's got to be Michael Penix Jr. Dude, he looked like a fucking superstar against the Commanders. And let's be real, the Commanders have a pretty competent defense. So being able to put up the numbers that Penix put up against a competent defense, easy win for me. He went 20 for 26, 313 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 interception. Clean up that interception. Boy, are you looking yummy. Also, just the stock report is in. Wide receiver stock is back through the roof. Just wanted to throw that out there. It was real low at the beginning of the season, and now it's skyrocketed. So I hope you invested accordingly. All right, so who's your loser, Marky?
My loser of the week.
Yeah,
Um,
this one's easy for me. I kind of hope you don't steal it, to be honest.
Baltimore.
They were my loser, man.
Oh,
Dude,
sorry.
I was watching that game, and I literally texted Mark, man, the Ravens really stink. Dude, they look
Yeah.
terrible in that game. Like, it was bad. Which I called. I called the Ravens losing that game. I got 2 games wrong this week. The games I got wrong were that I thought that the Packers would win against the Cowboys, but I mean, come on, it's kind of cheating, to be honest with you, that it was tied. I don't like, come on now. And I also thought that the Chargers would beat the Giants. But other than that, I nailed it out of the park. I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna fucking tear this season.
Yeah.
I think
This next
one of
weekend,
these.
I'm gonna fully copy your bets.
I'm not sharing.
Yeah, you
Bengals
son of a
already
bitch.
scored.
Yeah, it's
We have
3-0.
Monday Night Football at the same time right now. We're recording on Monday while the 2 Monday night games are on. So that's why if anything incredible happens that we don't talk about, that's why. Man, if you're picking the Ravens, I was gonna say specifically Lamar Jackson because he looked horrible, horrible in that game.
Well, I'm
But
saying the Ravens because he apparently looked horrible. He's injured. Derrick Henry hasn't
oh,
been
he's
performing
injured.
this
I didn't
season.
know he got injured.
No, he's injured.
Wow. Wow, that's rough. My loser of the week is Marky's betting slip.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh God. No, you know what? Honestly, this is a tough one for me because there's a couple of losers of the week for me, but I don't really want to call them out because I don't think that they're worthy of loser status. Um, I don't know,
You could
man.
just,
I don't know.
you could just say the Ravens for this week. I think it's fine if we have the same one for 1 week.
Yeah, that sounds illegal.
All right, fine. Trying to throw you a bone here, but
I don't eat bones. No, thank you, sir. I know. I know who my loser of the week is. Gotta be Bryce Young, dude. As much as it pains me, he's gotta be my loser of the week. He threw for 150 yards and 2 interceptions.
yeah.
Or no, he didn't throw for any interceptions. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm crazy. But no, he went 18 for 30, 150 yards, and 1 touchdown. That's just unacceptable. Against the Patriots, like the Patriots don't have a dog shit defense, but I wouldn't really say that the defense is the highlight of their team, you know? I don't know, man. It was bad. And dude, at one point Andy Dalton came out. Did Bryce Young get injured? Like is he hurt?
I have no idea.
Yeah, whoa. Hold up. Oh, never mind. I got scammed. It was one of them dumbass fucking articles that pop up that pretend somebody gets traded.
I see.
That needs to just be the NFL needs to mandate that is against the rules. Like that is horrible clickbait. Nobody cares about your fucking proposed trades. Nobody. But yeah, it looks like he's not injured. He just got benched for Andy Dalton, who put up almost half of his yards in 5 passes. And one of the touchdowns. Also, their kicker missed an extra point. Dude, is there more of a disaster team than the Carolina Panthers?
No.
Ugh. They're so awful. It's almost unbelievable. But yeah, Bryce Young's my loser of the week. I think that this is the last season that they're going to roll with him. I think they're going to trade him
Probably. But then
for
maybe
like a
he'll be free.
fourth. Oh yeah, no, dude. If they like send him to the Vikings and then JJ McCarthy gets injured, he goes in there, lights it up. Just saying, might be a good backup for Tua. Honestly, do you know what I think might happen? Could be a really good play. The Raiders might trade and pick up Bryce Young because Geno Smith is getting a little up there and he's not that great. So they might try to turn Bryce Young into something. Could be. All right. Was there anything else we needed to talk about, little Marky? We needed to do the babies.
Yeah.
Who's babies?
You're gonna have to remind me who I picked.
Yeah, I got you. You picked the Titans, Texans, and Chiefs.
Okay.
You want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
No, I'll just go an easy one. New Orleans. And just get that out of the way.
Gotcha, I gotcha. You eliminated the Chiefs already, bro. And I eliminated the Cowboys, which I already think was a mistake. I think
I'm
they're
not
going to
convinced
somehow
yet.
make it in as a wild card. I'm telling you, it's going to somehow happen. The most bizarre fucking shit I've ever seen. I'm going to eliminate an unfortunate one. My diamond in the rough pick. I'm eliminating the Raiders.
Unfortunate.
I
I know
know.
how
We
much
only had to
you
kiss
wanted
one
them.
tonight. Dude. All right, hold on. There's one more thing we got to talk about tonight.
No.
So,
Someone's upset.
before the Raiders game this week, through these first 3 games, okay? Ashton Genty had 145 total yards. 144 of those yards came after contact. That means that he only got 1 yard this entire season where he hadn't been hit yet. That means that he's getting hit behind the line of scrimmage on every single carry. Not tackled, hit.
Yeah.
You want to explain that to me?
Shit all
And
line.
people are saying
And
he's cooked. People are saying it's his fault. He's cooked. He wasn't what we promised. No, he's what you were promised, and he's doing fantastic. The problem is, the O-line fucking blows that donkey dick. What in the fuck are the Raiders doing?
being the Raiders.
Draft some
Hiring people.
O-linemen!
No, they won't do that.
I know. It's really a shame because I think Ashton Genty is going to get so... He is going to be the next Saquon Barkley. He's going to get wasted in the team that drafts him for like 8 years, and then he's going to get sent somewhere else, and he's going to be a superstar. I'm telling you, the Raiders are going to cook my boy. My precious bouncing baby boy. Dude, that man runs like he hates the ground. But that's all I think I have. Unless we did I miss a topic at all?
Topic? No. It's a short recording because I can't really. I would have liked to really talk about some of these other games, but to be fair, I didn't really watch them, and that's gonna
Here's
be it for the next 3 weeks too.
here's
Because
the thing. I will tell you, Mark, you ain't miss much.
I ain't missed much, but I don't. I cannot contribute as much if I cannot watch the game.
No, I got you. I said I'm just saying you didn't really miss out a whole lot. Most of these games were trash.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, we
the
need to
most
pick we need to pick game of the week, by the way.
Oh, yeah. The most exciting game was probably, unfortunately, the Eagles game. And the Vikings. The Vikings was a pretty good game, too. Vikings, Eagles, and Packers were the best games on the menu, I would say. Man, I haven't really had the chance to look ahead. What's my game of the week?
It's a
Oh, I know
toughie.
exactly what it is. Easy. Bounces right off the page at you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
then you go first.
Raiders Colts is my game of the week. I actually can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm excited to watch the Colts. I seriously, I can't believe it. Did you watch that TikTok I sent you? I sent him a meme the other day, and it's the Colts and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And oh my God, Daniel Jones, we're down by 6 points, and there's only one play left on the clock. He goes back and he throws a 75-yard bomb, and it's caught. Touchdown. But wait, who's that who caught it? Anthony Richardson!
I did not see this TikTok. That's pretty funny.
He is
Oh,
so worthless, man. Like, they are going to dump his ass so fucking fast. Here's the real play. Do you think Daniel Jones gets a raise this offseason?
if he keeps performing like
Do the
this,
Colts make the
absolutely.
same mistake as the Giants?
Maybe. As for my game of the week, I guess I'm gonna have to go with. This feels a little lame, but San Francisco Rams.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there. Honestly, next week, there's not really a whole hell of a lot of great games to watch.
I can see maybe Washington Chargers being kind of
It
good.
won't be.
Yeah, it probably
Jaden
won't
Daniels
be.
isn't even playing.
I know.
They paid Terry McLaurin all that money to have Mariota throw him the ball.
But we do have another international game.
Which one's that?
Minnesota Cleveland in London.
Why is Minnesota? Oh, I guess they just stayed over there because they were in. They probably didn't even come home.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense for the Vikings at least. Dude, that's gonna honestly that kind of gives the Vikings a little bit of an advantage. I feel maybe because they're acclimated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what is bogus though? We're
What's
playing the
that?
Broncos on a short week. Get fucked, Broncos.
Yeah, but then we have a short week right after that.
What do we mean?
And we have
We have the Thursday game after
we,
that? Oh, fuck off. With the
yeah, we
fucking
have
Thursday games.
yeah, we host the Broncos and then we have to go to MetLife.
Can we just not?
Nope.
Yeah, my problem is just that it's Thursday at 8:15. You know, here's the
Yeah.
thing. I bitch and complain, and I know a lot of NFL fans bitch and complain about the Thursday night games because they're Thursday night and they're so late or whatever. I gotta tell you, I remember a time before Thursday night games, and you had from Monday to Sunday no football. Kind of blew dick. I'm just being real. Like, it sucks when your team is the Thursday night game, but when another team is the Thursday night game and you can just kind of like and like melt and just watch the
Just to
some
have some
bozos.
football.
Yeah, just you got to have some football. It's the rules. I uh I I quite like it. I mean, it's objectively better to have a game in that midpoint right there. I hate to say it, the NFL executives got it right on the Thursday night football.
Two away games
Even a
as
blind
well.
squirrel will find a nut. You know.
Yeah, well, fuck the executives. They gave us no consecutive home games.
Oh, whatever. Boo hoo.
It's bullshit.
Boo hoo hoo. Who do we play after the Giants? Oh, that's the Vikings. Oh, uh oh. Sorry, Murky. And then what about after that? We got the Giants again. What the? Why do they do that shit? And then what do we
Yeah.
have? The Cowboys right after that or something?
No, the Packers.
We had the Packers. Ooh, that's not. No, no, it's Eagles, Giants, and then we have our bye week.
Oh, and yeah. Wait, our bye week is my birthday?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Fuck.
Why?
I would have been like I could have used that. It's like,
As an
oh,
excuse?
I'm having my birthday celebration.
Don't schedule me to work, please.
God
And
damn
then
it.
it's Eagles, Packers, and then we play Thanksgiving this year, don't we?
Yes, the 27th. No, we play Black Friday.
Oh. At 4:25?
What? No. Black Friday is the 28th.
Oh. Okay. Oh my
We
god.
play at 3. Play at 3, Tom.
That's worse. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, fuck you. And me. It is. I'm
Do they
pretty
think
sure we
everybody
could-
just has off all the fucking time?
Yeah.
At least schedule it at 6.
No.
Dude, the fucking Pacific Coast isn't gonna be able to watch shit. At least we're just playing the Bears, so I already know we're gonna win, but like. Alright. I think that about wraps it up. We're getting way off topic now. An episode without technical difficulties is something to behold, so have a nice night.
Yeah.
Remember, we love each and every single one of you, and we hope that you'll tune in again next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.